Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. Um, our AP top 25, our AP top 25 pick'ems. Um, this one is interesting. Ole
Bro, if you
Miss,
pick Mississippi State, you're a fucking poser.
Ole Miss at Mississippi State. The lane train looks like it might be leaving the station. Um, how do we feel about that one?
I said this in the group chat. I'm gonna say it again. Ole Miss would not be announcing it publicly like the way they're going to if they believe Lane Kiffin is leaving. So I think Ole Miss is going to win. I think Lane Kiffin signs a contract extension on Sunday.
Why wait? That would be my thing. Why
I don't
announce that
know
you're going to wait?
why announce that you're hiring James Franklin in November
You
when
know
you could
what's
do it
what's
on Sunday.
what's ironic is that I know they were talking about like what if Ole Miss is, or what if Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin are, Lane Kiffin's told them, hey, I'm coming back, but let's slow play this because one, signing day is December 3rd, right? Two, he's stringing along Florida and LSU,
He might
and
be,
he
and
could fuck
realistically,
over LSU and Florida
but the other thing, I want that fucking bullshit article about how they're going to offer him $90 million. You have a $25 million guaranteed spending
for a
on
roster.
NIL
Yeah,
every year. I don't believe that for a fucking. That is horse shit. That's the biggest smokescreen I've ever seen. That means that LSU, well, one firing Brian Kelly, are going to find a way to find money to pay Lane Kiffin that much
they got
and give
they
him an
have money.
NIL.
They have money. Like they have boosters.
They have boosters' money, but they don't have that much money to guarantee $25 million a year.
Well,
If you tell me,
I think that's part of why they're trying to weasel out of paying Brian Kelly,
I think
so
it
that
is
they
too,
don't.
but I don't even think that thing's not going to work out. It's not. But also,
The
like,
problem is though that LSU, they were just talking about LSU hasn't interviewed anybody.
yeah, they
The
have.
difference, no, LSU has not. They Nakos was talking
They've.
about this.
It's not
They had,
public. They've.
yeah,
It's not public. They have interviewed people.
according to Nakos,
Now,
he said
having someone come on campus, being and then interviewing them by talking to them over Skype or Zoom or Team, or we're not Teams, but you know what I mean. That's
but
different. But
according to Nakos, this is like they're Lane Kiffin or bust right now.
I don't
Florida,
think they're.
Florida, on the other hand, it's been reported that Florida, they want Kiffin, but they're prepared that it's not Kiffin, and that's why they've been interviewing other coaching candidates.
They're interviewing other people. They're just not bringing them on campus. Lane Kiffin's the only one to come on campus. No AD is going. No team is going to go out there and only interview one coach, and that coach be a coach that's currently in the playoffs on a Power Four school in their division
I
in their
wouldn't be
conference.
surprised if LSU
I.
did.
It's not like I understand that we keep hearing like, oh, Lane Kiffin went to campus. He's the only one to do. Guys, there's a whole process for this shit. One, they're probably doing this now because they know Kenny Dillingham's got to probably leave Arizona State. They know Matt Campbell is probably wanting to leave Iowa State. There's a lot of guys. I'm saying it now. You're going to see a lot of poaches get poached. You're going to see a lot of coaches get poached in the Big 12. I could see possibly 3 Big 12 coaches getting moved.
Well, did you hear the Lincoln Riley to Florida rumor?
It's.
That
I
one
think
was so
USC would be better off with it, but it's not going to happen.
Florida wouldn't. Florida
Yeah,
would be
Florida.
fucking dog shit.
The Swamp's got to start wearing fucking finger polish now, or fingernail polish. They're going to do
Yeah.
the nails for every game.
All right, you're going Ole Miss.
I'm going Ole
Um,
Miss. I don't think they lose this game.
I'm taking Mississippi State because even if Lane Kiffin doesn't leave, there's so much distraction with this. Um, we saw how they came out against Florida last week, very sluggish. If you do that again, Mississippi State's better than Florida. Not by much, but they're better than Florida. This is a rivalry game on the road. You can't have your team focused on other things when you have a rivalry game to this magnitude. Give me Mississippi State in the Egg Bowl. All right. Utah at Kansas.
Uh,
Hmm.
Utah.
Kansas needs to win this for a bowl game. Um, I'll take Utah, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's close.
The thing is, Utah has to win this to stay alive.
Yeah.
They're still Utah's still alive for the playoffs. If BYU loses, then Utah's in the Big 12 championship. And I like Utah against Texas Tech better than BYU at this point. Utah just looks like they've gotten better since they played them.
All right, Georgia at Georgia Tech.
Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia. All right.
Which I will say this. If Georgia Tech beats Georgia, I think it's withstandable to say that Georgia Tech or Georgia should go outside the top 12. Or now it's go to the bottom part of the playoffs, and Georgia Tech should maybe be above Miami. I think that's withstandable.
If Georgia Tech beats Georgia, they should jump Miami.
Yeah.
That's yeah. All right. Interesting. We're not going to pick this game, but North Texas's head coach leaving before the end of the season. That's that's fucking wild.
He's coaching out the end of the season. He's still
going to they're letting him do that? Okay.
Yeah. They knew he was leaving. Supposedly this was agreed. He already told them and they didn't want to announce it, but then it got leaked. Supposedly it was already agreed upon. Supposedly it was agreed upon last week. And he told North Texas was fine.
So if they make the playoff, he's
still coaching. He's still coaching. But North Texas said that they weren't going to say anything about it until they have to. And then, yeah.
All right.
It just got leaked by 1-3 on 3.
Texas A&M at Texas.
We're not going to do Indiana, Purdue?
No, we're not.
Bro, the battle for the fucking barrel.
The battle for the worst team in the state of Indiana.
Ball State's playing Evansville?
Oh man! All right.
Give me A&M. I don't think Texas could win this game. They could. I don't think it's gonna happen though. It would be a very shocking game. And realistically, Arch Manning, not a terrible end of the season at all.
All right.
Even with a loss.
I'm going A&M in a blowout.
I wouldn't say that.
Arizona at Arizona.
Actually, no, it will be poetic justice if Texas gets like the 1 yard line on 1st and goal and then goes 4 and out and can't get in the end zone. It would be poetic justice. Yeah. And then Texas is 8-4 after making fun of Texas A&M beat 8-4.
Texas will be the new Texas 8-4. Yeah. All right. Arizona at Arizona State.
I really like Arizona in this matchup. Even though it's at Arizona State.
But I think
But you got to look at it like the fan situation there. The fans are going to be able to go because it's a holiday. And let's be real here.
Friday night game.
Arizona State students are not in-state students. So, like, I think Arizona's a good play here. I would pay if you're taking money here. I take Arizona on the spread, -1.5, and I take the over too. I think both these defenses are not.
So it's a night game. It's a Friday night game in Tempe. Things get very, very weird.
It gets crazy in there. It gets crazy in Arizona on Friday nights.
Oh yeah, I've heard the parties there are fucking insane.
I wasn't even talking about that, Boke.
I
was talking about the state in a whole.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna take Arizona State in that one. All right. The game: Ohio State at Michigan. Give me Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm taking Ohio State. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be pissed. Just because then Michigan fans could talk shit. It's crazy to think how crazy this year has been. Michigan at 9-2 is currently not in the playoffs and not even close to getting that large bid without this win.
If Michigan beats Ohio State and I have to listen to fucking Neff in the group chat for Jesus. Oh fuck. All right. I'm taking Ohio State.
Texas might be set on fire.
Texas Tech at West Virginia.
Tickets to this game are $19. That's fucking crazy. There's a reason why Texas Tech's got to win by 30. So give me Texas Tech.
Yeah, give me the Red Raiders. All right, Miami at Pittsburgh.
Miami.
Fuck it. Give me Pitt. Give me Pitt in the upset.
That is 6.5. I think they're playing for this game to be a close game, though.
I think I'm definitely taking Pitt in the points. I might hedge it.
Frable, be smart and take plus 8.5.
I might hedge it, right, and do Miami to win, but Pitt to cover. Just because I think that's
If I were you, Frable, I take plus 8.5 on Pitt on the points.
Okay.
It gives you a touchdown there too. So yeah.
All right. Oregon at Washington. Oregon has not beaten Washington.
Can we point out we did fucking Texas Tech, West Virginia, but not Purdue IU? What's this communist bullshit? Give me Oregon.
Oregon hasn't beaten Washington.
They're only a 6.5 point favorite. That's crazy.
Dude, they haven't won in Seattle in like
I don't care.
Pre-COVID. Like
if Oregon loses this game, then they might not make the playoffs.
I'm taking Oregon too, but fuck, man. That's gonna be a tough one. LSU at Oklahoma.
There ain't no love in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Just a whistle on a long black train.
It'd be funny as fuck if Oklahoma were to lose to LSU.
Yeah. Which I do want to say this. People are giving Brian Kelly's son shit for what he did during senior night. Nah, fuck that. I would have done the same thing. I want to make that clear.
Free my boy BK.
Did you hear the shit that happened? They wouldn't let his dad walk out there on senior night with him. I would have done the same fucking thing.
Well, I know, but you ever called your dad my boy?
Who gives a shit?
It was kind of cringe.
At least he didn't use a certain word.
Yeah, I'm taking Oklahoma. Vandy at Tennessee. Tough one.
Oh, yeah, I want to make it clear I took Oklahoma. Give me Tennessee. And if not, give me Vandy on the points, too. I think it's going to end up being a 3-point game.
I'm taking Vanderbilt in that one. All right. Virginia Tech, Virginia.
Give me Virginia on the points and just for them to win.
Yeah, I'm taking the Cavaliers in that one. The Iron Bowl, Alabama at Jordan Hare at night. They say there's witch or was it devil magic that they do.
Ari's back. Ari's back. I'm gonna take Alabama, but give me Auburn on. I'd hedge at plus 7.5, but give me Auburn on the points. But give me Alabama on the outright. Give me Alabama.
Yeah, I think Alabama's a better team. I will say though, Auburn's defense is really good. Alabama's rush offense is just dog doo-doo. This could be a very, fuck it. Give me Auburn. Give me War Eagle, the Fighting Deuce Knights, in the upset in this one. All right, UCLA at USC.
Real quickly, breaking news: Ari admits he's wrong.
Oh shit! Where's this at?
He said Miami is. He retweeted. He quoted Pete Sampson's tweet. Miami is basically toast. I was wrong.
I want to have a good faith discussion about this. I legit don't know what Notre Dame did this season other than beat USC and roll over. Truly awful teams to be in this conversation. So he didn't apologize.
What he did admit he was wrong about how they were going to see Miami. He said that the best thing Notre Dame did this season was almost beat Texas A&M, and Miami is fortunate to beat a combo because they beat them. Got it. I think Ari's just a fucking idiot.
I don't think. Oh, man.
They beat a top 25 team by 30 points on the road. Who gives a shit, right?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Every game, the first game matters. Every other game doesn't.
Yeah. Anyway, UCLA, USC. Who are we taking? Battle for Los Angeles.
USC should win that. If they don't, Lincoln Riley should be fired. But they won't do that. But they should fire his ass.
Yeah.
They should let him walk to Florida.
Give me USC. All right. The final one, SMU at California. SMU wins. They're in the ACC championship.
There's one thing that's happened this year. A coach gets fired. Well, okay, besides for Penn State because they suck. Coach gets fired at these programs, and the team comes out and they play with a new heart. It's not insane. California at home, SMU coming to their house. SMU realistically, beside Louisville, they had a really good win against Louisville. Louisville was also hurt a decent amount.
Yeah. Did you hear that story that Miller Moss got hurt while lifting weights?
Yeah,
Like that, fucking insane.
if
I
that's
guess he
not the
like.
most. But Miller Moss is just himself. At some point, you just have to accept, like, hey, you know what? Maybe you're a little bit of Jeremiah Love. Just not on the football side of. I don't know how you hurt yourself lifting weights. But, like, why are you lifting that much?
Well, it's like Tyler
season.
Buckner. It's like Tyler Buckner hurting himself down a flight of stairs. Like,
Okay, that's different. That's completely different. That is a random thing. Like, he had to be lifting, like he had to be maxing out to hurt himself like that, or something
well, I
similar.
want to say it was he.
Are you maxing out mid-season?
I want to say it was he dropped it. Like he dropped the weight on his.
Someone told me that he was Someone told me that he was lifting up and he couldn't get above, and then he dropped it down, like to drop the barbell down. The barbell flipped off, and it fell off the side, and that's how it ended up hurting.
Oh.
Let me look it up. I think that's what it was. I might be wrong. That's what I heard from a SMU fan.
Yeah, that would. Oh. Yeah, that's bad. I'm gonna take SMU. Are you taking Cal in this one?
I'm taking Cal.
All right. Well, while he looks that up real quick, I want to thank all of the 568 people that tuned in tonight. I'm sure most of you are from over Twitter. If you guys like the show and want to go over and support us, make sure you go over to the Voice of College Football Notre Dame on YouTube. Drop a sub, like, comment. We go live every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Did you find it, by the way?
Yeah, all it says is that during weightlifting, he dropped the weight, and then at some point, the weight crushed his foot. It doesn't say how it did. If it was the way they're saying.
I feel like that never happens.
It shouldn't.
Like I get it if you were lifting and you hadn't done it much, but these are athletes. These are basically professional athletes that have done this shit.
Yeah, they are professional athletes. You're getting paid. You're a professional athlete.
But like,
this should not be happening. And if this doesn't basically describe how Louisville's season has gone since losing to Cal, then I don't know what does.
Oh man. All right. Well, thank you guys for all tuning in. We will see you guys back next week. I have been your host, Ryan Verville. This has been my co-host, Ben. We will be back next week. As always, stay safe and go Irish.